Hello guys, how are you today? My name is Abdul Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to continue our previous video, and in this video, we are going to show to-dos by category. So let's open our previous project. So this is our previous project, and when we run this project and we press this drawer navigation and we press this, nothing appears. Alright, so we want to make, when we press this, it will navigate to other screen and it will show us to-dos by category. Alright, so to do that, we need to create new screens inside our screens directory, and we name it as to-dos by category. And inside that, we need to create stateful widget, and we name it as to-dos by category. And like the before, we need to import material. Alright, and we back to our drawer navigation and we go to get all categories, and in the previous we say list style, and right now we need to wrap this list style with inkwell widget. And inside this inkwell, we can provide some properties. And in this section, we use OnTap. And with OnTap, we can navigate and we can push. And we say material page route. And for the builder, we say context. And we say new to-dos by category. Alright. And let's hot reload. And let's press this. I think we need to restart. Go to drawer navigation. And let's press this. And it will navigate to to-dos by category. Alright, so this is. So the next step is we need to go to repository file and we scroll to the bottom. And we need to create new method and we name it as read data from table by column name, and we name our method as read data by column name, and we need to provide some parameter table, column name, and column value, and we make it to be asynchronous, and we need to call our database, and we need to return, and we want to return query, and we call table, and the second is where, and we call our second parameter, which is column name, and the last where arts, and we call column value. Alright, and the next step is we need to go to our to-do service and we scroll to the bottom and we need to create new method and we name it as read to-dos by category, and we name it as read to-dos by category, and we provide parameter inside that, and we make it to be asynchronous, and we return our repository, and we call read data by column name, and for the table we say to-dos, and for the column name category, and for the column value category. And let's check in our database connection. Our table name is to-dos and our column name is category. Alright, and let's go back to to-do service and look like this. Read to-dos by category. Alright, and the next step is we back to to-dos by category, and right here we need to create new variable and we name it as category. And we say to-dos by category, and we say this category. Alright, and we scroll to the bottom, and right here we need to create new method and we name it as get to-dos by categories, and we make it asynchronous, and inside this method we need to create new variable and we name it as to-dos, and we assign with to-do service, and we call method inside our to-do service. But before that, we need to create list of to-do object, and we name our list as TodoList, and we assign with list. And below that, we need to call to-do service, and we name as to-do service and assign with to-do service. And now we can call read to-dos by category. Alright, and we need to provide parameter this widget and dot category. And below that, we can do looping using for each like the before, and we say set state, and inside that we create new variable again, and we name it as model, and we assign with to-do object. And inside that we say model.title, and we assign with to-do title. And let's do another. Alright, and the next step is we need to call to-do list, and we add model to to-do list. And the next step is we need to init state, and firstly we need to override, and we say init state, and we call get to-dos by categories. And we scroll to the bottom, and we need to return Sqflite widget, and inside that we can say app bar, and for the app bar we can provide title, and we use text widget, and we call this widget dot category. And let's restart our app, and let's go to drawer navigation, and let's say press personal, and it says line. Alright, so I think we must say right here string, and string again, and string again. So I think we need to say look like this. Just delete this and restart again, and let's press this, and we see still error, and I think we need to skip for now. And I think right now we need to change this to be to-dos by category. Alright, and restart or hot reload, and now we see to-dos by category. Alright, and the next step is we need to say body, and we want to use column, and inside this column we say children, and inside this children we say expanded, and inside this expanded we say list view.builder, and for the item builder we say context and index, and we need to say item count, and we use TodoList dot length, and this reference with this. Alright, and we back to item builder, and inside that we want to return card view or card widget. Don't forget to provide semicolon, and inside this we say elevation, and we set it to be 8, and for the child we set it to list style, and we can see on home screen, and I think we need to copy this and we paste here. And for the subtitle we need to change to description and restart, and let's try to press personal. Nothing's appear, and let's try to back and press another, still not appear. So let's check in log chat, and we see alright, still error. So let's check in our drawer navigation, and here let's scroll to get all categories, and for this we need to provide parameter, and we say category name, and let's restart our app. And now when we press this, it successfully. Alright, so we can make this string, or we can delete this and this and restart again. Alright, still work. So we can give data type or not, and we can fix with this. We can provide parameter which is category, and we assign to category name. And let's see, and I think we need to make our CRUD view to be more beautiful, and we go back to Todos by category, and I think we need to delete this, and I think we need to go to CRUD view or CRUD, and for the shape, and we make it to be rounded rectangle border, and we say border radius, and for the circular we set it to 0 and hot reload, and now it's not rounded, and we can give padding. So to do that, we can simply wrap this CRUD view, wrap with widget, and not widget, I think wrap with padding, and for the this set it to only, maybe top, left, and right, and hot restart look like this. Alright, and when we press every category, it shows us Todos. Alright, okay, so I think that's enough our video today, and our video in this playlist about how do we create a simple TodoList application using Sqflite in Flutter. And if you have error or if you have any questions, write it down on the comment field, and if you want to download source code of this playlist, link in the description below. Thank you so much, and see you again on the next playlist.